you record by opening a Gatorade? Cool.
Wait.
I'm recording video just because why not?
Content,
cool.
baby.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Dude.
okay. I'm recording.
We'll do the TikTok dance shit that everybody's doing.
I will. I'll do that.
I caught a fish that was a dab, and then I dabbed.
Dab it.
Yeah, you can floss actually decently.
Yeah. I'm a
My dentist says I'm bad at flossing.
Ah,
A lot of people say going through like gender transition stuff is like going through second puberty, so I'm basically a teen.
What?
This is a bad mix. We're gonna be way off the rails.
I know. It's so good.
all right, whenever you're ready to
Are
start.
you guys
the clock.
recording?
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah, I'm
I've
recording.
been for like the last minute.
I want to start the slap.
You want to
Okay, so
start?
is it
We can
1,
do at
2,
the same
3
time.
clap?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my
It'll
god.
That
sound,
worked.
It'll sound off, but it's fine. It works. I promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna start the show for real. Do we clap again?
No. This
Okay.
is just that's the out of point for me.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to Genuine Wrestleboys, a podcast of 4 friends made by other friends who love professional wrestling. I'm Derek.
I'm Matt.
I'm Zach. Oh shit. Fuck.
Hello, I am Elias.
Hello, I am Isaias.
Hello.
Insias?
Insidious. I'm Darth
Right.
Maul. I'm the Darth Maul demon.
I'm quite on Jin.
Man, I can't hear you very well.
You cannot hear me.
It's okay. How's
well,
everybody doing?
Yeah, this is great.
So this is a weird one. Zach and I are in the studio. Matt and Isai are at home, and we're janking this up. This is gonna be a janky episode, a fun episode. So let's get to it. Before we get started, ease-drop.com.
Or just .biz if you're nasty.
Check out all the shows. audibletrial.com/WrestleboysCast. Read a book. Wrestleboys. What is it? Suck your own. bit.ly/suck your own.
Listen to a book. That's all I gotta say.
I saw Matt getting
Yeah.
real animated, but didn't hear anything. So that was.
Wait, okay. Can you not?
No, we can hear you. You're just a little choppy, but
Well, that's not good.
listeners won't be hearing that because you're recording on your own. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
It's all gonna work out.
that kayfabe, brother.
yeah. As long as it's not choppy your
Um,
pee like fucking Val Venus.
Yeah.
Attitude Era is fucking weird.
I'm gonna try my absolute very best not to talk over everybody this whole time. Because it's gonna be a nightmare.
Considering how great we are at that when we're in the same room, sure it'll go great.
bit.ly/merchboys buy a shirt. bit.ly/Derek's Trunk buy a different shirt that I will hand deliver to you if you live in the Idaho area.
Leave on your porch right now, probably.
Yeah, I'll leave shirts on your porch. I should just do that. Go leave shirts on random people's porches.
Cash app him. It's
Yeah.
$ Isai Saldana.
No.
Ah.
No. I paid
So
for
get-
these shirts. My
Yesterday,
money.
Yesterday,
Matt.
Katie and I we bought some merch from a local band, Sunblood Stories, and it was delivered by hand to our home from a closed door. It was a really cool, really fun exchange.
Nice.
Yesterday, I
Yeah.
dropped off a bunch of shepherd's pies on people's doorsteps.
That's interesting, Derek, because I didn't get any shepherd's pie. So maybe you
Oh, it
forgot
was. I don't do anything nice for people. It was my roommate who did it for her coworkers.
Oh,
I
I
also
see.
didn't get
I
any
got
shepherd's pie, so I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Well, I'll drop like fucking pizza at your doorstep one day
Hell yeah.
when
Yeah, I would
it's
appreciate it.
raining. When it's
Pizza.
raining.
Now that's
Oh,
what
I
I
got
call
no
a taco.
Let's get into the wrestling stuff, I guess. Monday Night
Well,
Raw.
first off, hold on. Before we
16
get into
day.
that,
What?
I want to talk
You want
shit.
to talk about my cool video?
Well, no, I want to talk shit about
Okay.
your fucking boy Bryson.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
Bryson and fucking dork.
If they really had a seg on us saying how much we like Wardlow, like that started as a joke because he must not actually be a fan like he talks about because it was a joke. He just never wrestled, and so we just were like
Or maybe-
Wardlow Wednesday.
Or maybe he's just too stupid to understand jokes.
I like jokes.
Yeah, they also got mad at us for talking about how much we were stoked for Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
What?
It's not
Let's
like
be honest.
they like bad wrestling.
Yeah, they're dummies.
If you don't like Gargano, like you're just dumb, and you're like those people who got mad when Kevin Owens went up to the main roster and they're like, "Oh, now he's Kevin Owens, not Kevin Steen. I don't like him." It's like you smarky ass piece of shit. Just stop. I haven't really talked to too many people, by the way, so I'm like getting all fired up over here.
They like them separately, just not together. They're sick of this feud, and they're wrong.
They're wrong.
Yeah, they're wrong.
So, as always, fuck Los Gobernables. Don't listen to their show unless you want to hear them just recap our show like a fucking bunch of losers.
It's like the Wrestling Observer, but the Wrestleboys Observer.
Yeah, the Wrestleboys
The
Observer.
Wrestleboys Observer. Observer.
Slightly problematic, probably.
Yeah, likely.
Us? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just
No,
because
not us. Not
because
us.
because we
No,
discussed
Los
the.
Gobernables.
Oh, I understand that.
No,
I haven't.
Yeah.
I've listened to every one of their episodes, and no, I'm just. I actually haven't listened to any of their episodes, but I support
really
anyone out there.
missing out.
Hard to listen. It's hard to listen to. It's like listen to our first episode where we're
Or
recording on
potentially-
computer mic.
Potentially this episode.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, but also, just to be fair, we're probably problematic too. 3 of us are white and the 3 of y'all are men.
It's true.
I mean, just because we like to talk about maybe how one would create semen-like substance to almost no end, to ad nauseum, some might call that artistic.
Yeah,
but
it is art. It is our art.
yeah. Also, this is not the episode to talk about it because when we're on the room, I found a video about what happens when you mix milk and Vaseline, and it is supposed to be good for your face, dude. It's supposed to be a face
Just
cream.
like jizz.
Similar. But I wish I could show that to you.
Well, you can just send us a link.
Yeah.
I'm barely hanging on over here with this phone Skype. I don't think I could
you
do
really
that.
are barely hanging on.
I'm not good at tech stuff. I'm not.
I got all I'm seeing is an ear and a LaCroix can.
Weird. I see his whole head,
Same.
but we're on the computer.
Yeah.
I can make it look like look at that again. I'm in a butt. That's just popping you guys.
Pop on the boards. Right, well, let's talk about the wrestling. We went off the rails for about 8 minutes, so
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
good.
we gotta get our friends in the picture.
Oh, so good.
Okay. And Dwayne.
Hi, Dwayne.
Dwayne doesn't stand so good.
Fucking
Let Dwayne not fall down. Let's keep going. I'm sober here. Doing some
Okay,
training.
let's talk about 316 Day, Monday Night Raw.
Hell yeah!
Wow. Byron Saxton.
Katie's here.
I thought he quit. Hi, Katie.
No, Byron Saxton didn't.
Hey,
So, yeah, that was the only part of Raw that I remember, and the only part that I'm sorry to say I think is worth watching.
the Eric Andre show segment.
where they cut to the crowd.
Yeah. I mean, I like that they gave Byron cards to rate Stone Cold's rules for Stone Cold Steve Austin Day that would not hold up in a court of law, but I still think it's fun.
They were good rules.
They were fun rules to think about, to pretend like you're going to enact.
Yeah, like 316 days when your boss works for you.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, well, let me go right up to the office then. Let me go talk to my bosses.
I don't want to go to the office.
I think that technically, going up the chain, God is technically my boss. So.
I used to call going to the bathroom when I worked at Verizon going to the office.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my bosses are my dad, and then I think God is over him. So.
Wow. You're not my God or my dad or my boss.
I'm basically just all the Vince storylines rolled into one.
Fuck, you really are. You're like the modern day genuine Wrestleboys version of a Shane McMahon. It's dad and God.
Basically. And my job I do a lot of like folding tables and chairs. So.
It sounds like a conversation. It does sound like a conversation that like a religious father would have with his child, being like, "I'm your boss, and then God is my boss, and so we all answer to God. But then you answer to me
and the shareholders."
Yes.
I think Rey
anything else?
Mysterio had a match.
Yeah, it was Rey and Andrade. Yeah, Rey and Andrade.
They're really
But,
good
like,
together. I just can't.
Was that the
remember
only
anything.
match? Was that the only match? That was the only match.
I have no idea. It feels like a year ago.
I feel like
Yeah,
they played the
it really does.
they played the entirety of the men's tag elimination chamber match, right?
That was last week on SmackDown. Did they play Royal Rumble?
No, they did the Royal Rumble.
They did the Rumble this year.
They did a shortened version of the Rumble.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, they skipped the fucking Keith Lee part, which sucked.
Yeah, really,
I didn't watch it. Okay, well,
I forgot that I had watched Raw, like entirely until just now.
Yeah, it's been a long week. We've all been
this week has been the longest year of my life.
Dude, it has been. It has been.
Yo, can we just like return 2020 and like start again?
Yeah, let's hit start, hit select, restart.
Yeah,
restart 2020.
Do it.
Anything notable on SmackDown? Do you remember?
Otis fucking went nuts.
Otis lost his shit, and that was pretty awesome. He he was in a tag match against Bryan and Gulak, and that was also a fucking sick tag team. I'm excited to see.
No, it was. It was Bryan and Gulak versus Nakamura and Cesaro.
Sammy on commentary.
Yeah, and then it was Heavy Machinery versus Miz and Morrison.
Hey, ho ho.
Miz and Morrison.
Yeah.
And then Dolph Ziggler came out to be on commentary, acting like he was on fucking Fox News.
Yeah, trying to live out his fucking dream.
He mixed up his Google Calendar events.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And then he was showing Otis. He stopped the match cold when Otis was doing the worm and was telling him that I'm going to show you some Instagram photos of me and Mandy. And then fucking Otis lost his mind. And then he started going fucking crazy town banana pants. And then he just beat the shit out of everybody. And then Tucky was still there as a good friend and gave him a big hug when he broke down in tears.
Tucky's going to become a big star out of this too.
He's gonna be known as everybody's friend. He's the new Candice LeRae.
Spooky man.
Tucky to me seems like he's gonna be like the new Hacksaw Jim Duggan after all this falls out.
Oh hell yeah! Oh.
We could only hope that he would have such a prominent position.
And then
he's like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, just squished down 50% in height.
It's true.
Yeah.
Same amount of mass.
Then we got the debut of Gronk.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, fuck. That sucked. That sucked so bad.
Jesus Christ.
Him and Mojo
you know what?
together, I thought were fun.
I did think that. I think this is the most fun I've had with Mojo since the last time he was being a hype boy.
Yeah. Like, they were like
I
a
just,
bully
like-
the Baron Corbin, which, like, they did the whole, like, get on your knees and push him over thing.
Yeah, that was really
I like that
That
part,
rock.
but it just took so long to get there. And Gronk like dancing and stuff as if like I think he'd be a great host if there was a fucking crowd, but it's so weird like not having a crowd there. And also, isn't that Alex Wright's theme music?
I don't know, but that's sick.
I believe it is Alex Wright's theme music that he came out to.
He just wanted to dance.
Yeah, it was like, so there was a lot of it going on where with this new sort of crowdless format that is fun, but the novelty also wears off pretty quick. And so when you do have someone out there like Gronk, who I already don't really give a shit about, it's just like, okay, can we just get through this? And then he made the WrestleMania match that we all wanted so bad. Fucking Elias
Holy
versus
shit.
King Corbin.
This is
Whoa.
your guys' fault.
I've been waiting for this since we started
What
this
if-
podcast.
What if this ends up being like fucking just stealing the show? Like, just like it's not even pre-recorded. Like a lot of the matches probably are gonna be. It's just live, and it's just like no, I'm not gonna say it's 5 stars, but it's like 3.75 and like really solid.
Like somehow, for some reason, it just makes you choke up a little bit. And you're like, how did that even get me like that?
Yeah, like the
And they-
storytelling's really good. And you're like, Dave, give it 4 for the storytelling, huh?
Yeah, how about that, please, David?
Yeah, they have it at like a closed Applebee's.
Open mic night.
No, it's at a close knitting factory.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, yeah, it would be like something like that.
Yeah, more like the shitting factory.
I think
Oh,
it's just on stage.
Yeah, I still blame you solely, you three, for this
No.
match.
no, I blame Rob Gronk.
Just because I put Elias over in his initial push in that squash match.
And like,
Actually,
just
Zach,
I forgot
I'm not
about
gonna hold you as accountable for this. You've like, always explained how you like your Baron Corbin, so I'm not gonna include you. Matt,
Oh, yeah.
especially, you get all the heat, brother.
He's in a butthole again, so
Getting what he deserves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
I want good things for both of them. And listen, guys, this year WrestleMania is too big for just one. So why the fuck not? Why not have?
I will say the shirts they released, the I Wasn't There shirts, that's pretty funny.
that fucking rocks. Also, yeah, we need to mention WrestleMania is now 2 nights
oh yeah, that happened.
because why?
So there's 2 things. They're gonna pre-tape a lot. There's actual like limits on the amount of people that can be in one location at once, like gatherings. And that might actually be part of the reason is that they can't have all of the talent and the crew there at the same time to do an event this big.
Oh, okay.
And
I believe
honestly,
it's
who the
50
hell wants to
people.
sit through like fucking 5 hours of Mania on Sunday in front of no crowd? I'll take like 2 and 2, you know?
Mhm. I think we're gonna get some weird ass shit like Hollywood backlot brawl level shit.
I'm
I
fucking
hope so.
into
I hope-
that.
Mhm.
I want it to be weird as hell. I want this to be the weirdest Mania ever.
It's
It's already
already
going to
going to be no matter what.
I hope Cisco does the theme song.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus,
Cisco sings the national anthem.
We know exactly
Or
what you
Ale.
need as a country right now watching this. Cisco.
dude, just the thought.
I mean, then Asuka comes out since she has the thong as part of her gear.
Oh fuck, you're right.
The thong over her butt.
Yeah, she's wearing every pair of underwear like a little kid rating their like big siblings like underwear drawer. So
It's like
Yeah.
Martin on The Simpsons in the pool. I have 17 layers on. I watched a lot of Simpsons, by the way.
What else? Anything else from Raw or from SmackDown?
fuck if I know. I don't know.
We're just talking- Gronk again.
Goldberg and Roman Reigns had a very, very boring main event segment where they both just signed a contract and then they said they're going to fight each other good. That was the main
and
event.
then Paige, yeah.
Paige.
It's like, hey, we haven't built any women's storylines. Here's the same match basically from WrestleMania 33.
Yeah, we're just gonna put every woman on the roster in one match against
They
Bayley.
fucking buried Tamina though.
Oh my god, dude, that was great. That was sad as fuck. Same with Dana Brooke.
That was funny and sad at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're gonna put next Tamina? Does she even work here still? And then she's like, Tamina. And then it was like, oh shit. Bailey's been going off on Twitter too. She like replied to Eva Marie and saying, "Hey, do you want a WrestleMania match?" Paige is just handing them out right now.
Holy shit!
But in the WWE's defense on this, what if this is because Sasha's in that match? What if they build a Sasha Bailey, do that at SummerSlam in front of a bunch of people? That's a better
think
match.
that's what they're gonna build is those two at SummerFest.
I don't want Sasha Bailey in an empty arena. I don't know.
I kind of do, but not for the first one.
Yeah.
That's what sucks is that a lot of these matches are like, man, I wish that they already had like the one normal match under their belt, and then this was like the weird match.
This is gonna just be like WWE's version of a custom match.
God. Oh my god! I hope. Here's the thing, though. We might actually get a good Goldberg Roman match if they pre-tape it, because they can just do like edit it to fuck and like take bits and pieces, make it into a solid match.
Are they gonna pre-tape AJ and Undertaker?
Also, yes, that would be great.
Because then you can just.
I think they're gonna pre-tape. They're gonna pre-tape, from my understanding, most of the show, and they're gonna tape alternate endings. Like they're gonna have different finishes to the matches taped. I think to prevent like spoilers.
Well, I want a director's cut of Mania.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love that.
With alternate.
Be like
ending.
the director's cut. Yeah, the alternate ending to Butterfly Effect, where he kills himself in the womb.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Doesn't the alternate endings? Aren't there like 13?
I think you're thinking of number 13. Oh, that's number 23. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No,
dude,
there's a lot.
That movie sparked my brain up, dude. The number 23, that James Carey film.
About Michael Jordan.
We saw different movies.
Yeah, you saw the worst one. We saw the good one.
Shit.
All right. Let's get into AEW. I very much enjoyed the show this week.
Hold on, before we get into AEW, let's cover NXT real quick. It was
what happened?
1 hour-long package of Tommaso and Johnny, and then
it was very good.
Yeah, it was good, but it was just really just a lot. And then they did just a couple of video packages.
Like a documentary about their rivalry and them as people.
And then there's one about Finn. I want to be the start of the show. Triple H, since he didn't get to be on one on SmackDown this week, was just on one with Tom Phillips for about 2 minutes, and was saying that like, oh, I got a new job. I did your hair and makeup, and it was just like saying that he had done Tom Phillips' hair and makeup before the show, and it's really funny.
Fucking Tom Phillips.
Yeah, Triple H. I mean that
He's not
guy's
flying anywhere right now.
Yeah. I don't know. He's a funny boy. He's a funny boy. He's helping us hold it together in these crazy times.
I'm the only one that can get demoted and have more to do.
AEW. They do empty arena right. I will say having like random people like from like MJF starting it, and then like just it increasingly getting bigger.
It's like my weekend.
And MJF and Sean Spears betting on matches.
That was very good.
Trying to get Tony Schiavone in on.
I heard this somewhere. I don't remember where, but it's good. I thought a good point. Like, I think that AEW did better to like an empty arena or small crowd sort of thing than WWE is, because all of these performers like in AEW are more like most of them are more used to that. They've been doing indie shows to smaller crowds way more recently than most WWE performers.
Oh yeah,
sure. And the other thing with that,
having the boys on the side, like just making noise just kind of helps out because at least like they're having fun with each other.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of just felt like a bunch of friends were just hanging out. Not unlike this right now. But I think, but also it makes sense too because with AEW they just had this one show to figure out, and then with WWE they got so many they're juggling so many different things that I think AEW had more of an advantage to sort of just be able to be like, all right, how do we put together one really solid, really fun, empty arena show, empty amphitheater show, if anything. And I think they did a good job. And we got 2 surprise reveals.
Oh yeah, I missed the last one.
Wow.
That's why you got
because I quit watching. I don't know. I just didn't care about that main event. If I was gonna see it again next week,
you aren't gonna see any AEW for any weeks for a while, likely. So
that's not how they were promoting it on the show. But yeah, Matt Hardy showed up. That rocks. Not the exalted one.
Yeah, I really like that he was not.
Yeah,
it
was good.
Yeah,
I finally
swerved us. They swerved us good.
Yeah. Okay, I finally pulled up the show in order. Lucha Bros defeated Best Friends. That was a great match.
You got kicked in the dick.
Oh my gosh, that was another thing. That happened on Raw. When Byron Saxton took the stunner the first time, Stone Cold kicked him square in the penis.
He really did.
He did, and then he went over kind of look over and be like, sorry about your gimmicks. But
sorry about your gimmicks.
My God. Yeah, Byron took a boot right to the old satchel.
And I have another thing from Raw, just real quick while we're back on it. So the Undertaker came out, and I appreciated he didn't do full on spooky entrance. He was in like workout gear, like, hey, we're at the Performance Center. That makes sense. Like, he still did the like teleporting thing once he's out there to get behind the club, but like, I'm so glad he didn't try to do the spooky entrance inside the Performance Center. I hope like for the match, that's actually what they do. Like, have it be like, hey, I'm training, trying to keep my career going. Like,
I hope he rides it on a motorcycle.
That was actually the rumor for Mania was he was supposed to be back to badass biker taker, Big Evil.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Rolling.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Chuck Taylor challenged the Lucha Bros to a street fight in the street or a parking lot. And I think there's going to be a parking lot brawl eventually.
Yeah, if they figure out a way to keep the show going.
Are they not allowed to do it in the Jacksonville place?
No, that was the last time they're going to get to do it. Because it's a gathering of 2 people for the city of Jacksonville. They had already announced it, so the city let them do this one, but they already canceled Blood and Guts next week.
Hardy Compound.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll probably do it at Cody owns a wrestling school now, so like you could do it there.
They should do it at Hardy Compound and Wrestling School.
They should. I just want it to feel like backyard wrestling.
Yeah, just do it at Cody's house.
that too.
They could do it at my house.
Yeah, let's do it at Matt's house.
Yeah.
I don't think Brett would like that.
Brett would demand some sort of appearance fee, even though I doubt he would actually be on. But
go out there, hold the belt upside down.
Oh, did you guys watch the Broken Skull sessions with Brett?
No,
no.
It's an hour long of Brett just putting himself over. He buries Honky Tonk Man within the first 5 minutes, and then he fucking buries Goldberg at the end.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful.
Hikaru Shida defeated Penelope Ford, Riho, and Chris Statlander.
I thought that was really fun. There
were some misses in this match.
Well, I mean, with everything going on, with the empty arena, the little parts that weren't really, really showed. But that was with every show, wrestling show this week.
It doesn't help that they haven't really worked together, these 4. And then Like,
Yeah.
Penelope and Chris both are very green,
hmm
and so you have like just like there's just, the timing and stuff wasn't there.
Yeah.
Cole Cabana came up with a new catchphrase that he is also a wrestler.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. He
and
is
then
also a wrestler.
whose face did he get in?
Kip Sabian.
Kip Sabian.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'd like to watch a match between them. I would like that.
I think that makes 3 people. I don't like Kip Sabian. I don't get him, but I really love Cole Cabana. So
Yeah, it's kind of like I want to see it because I want to see a Cole Cabana match, and hopefully he can make me interested in Kip Sabian some way.
yeah,
Yeah, their little ringside spat felt pretty natural.
It was fun. Jurassic Express defeated the Butcher and the Blade.
I very much tuned out at that match. I didn't watch that match very much.
I didn't either.
I can't remember anything, but I love the Butcher and the Blade.
I love Andy Williams. What's that other guy? Braxton?
Pepper Parks, Braxton Sutter.
Yeah, they're fine. I love Andy Williams as an individual human being. I've seen him live many times. It's always been a good time. But Butcher and the Blade, I can't get behind him right now.
The
I can't
Blade
watch.
I think's a lot better of a wrestler than what he gets credit for. The dude's super solid.
Oh,
And so it's one of those things that they just kind of need to get in a meaningful feud, and I think it can really help them out.
yeah.
Yeah, because right now they just look like 2 old dudes wrestling.
That's exactly what they look like.
The Dark Order showed up to announce the identity of the Exalted One. And who was it?
But
It's
Brody.
Wednesday. Know what that means?
Yeah,
Luke
I know.
Harper, ex-Luke
No.
Harper, Brody
Yes.
Lee.
Yes.
Wearing the fucking most Indian gear I've ever seen.
For real, it looked like Christopher Daniels circa 2002.
Or like old Chris Hero gear.
First version of Will Ospreay's Assassin's Creed jacket.
Assassin's Creed is what popped in my mind. I am so excited to see Brody Lee on AEW, but I'm not quite sure if he's going to be able to save the Dark Order sort of from being just a really, really flat storyline. But we'll see.
Well, he has a lot of experience in spooky families, so
Yeah, exactly. He used to be part of a jobber cult, and now he leads a jobber cult.
Exactly. Yes. But I mean, hopefully he's pretty dominant. I would love to see Brody Lee go up against like Moxley, go up against, I don't know, like any of the elite guys, obviously, Colt, but
Yeah.
it'd be a good time.
And then the match I didn't watch and missed the entire reveal of Matt Hardy. The Inner Circle, which was Santana Ortiz and Jake Hager, defeated the Elite, which was Cody Rhodes, Matt Jackson, and Hangman Page.
Yeah, dude.
Sammy Guevara singing Jericho's theme was the best.
Oh, yeah. I did watch that part. The beginning of this was my favorite entrance I have ever seen. Sammy Guevara, just everyone singing along to Judas. I was upset when the Inner Circle came out and they have like their own boring ass music. Because when Jericho is gone, that means we're not going to hear
ripoff.
We're just not going to hear Judas when Jericho's gone. And what's the point of watching AEW if I'm not going to hear Judas?
Anytime soon.
I guess I can listen to it. I guess. Oh yeah, duh. Because he's not going on tour.
True. But also, are we even going to be watching AEW? So
True.
Yeah, who knows?
They'll figure it out. They're a bunch of carnies. They'll do it at an empty carnival.
Yeah, I thought
It's just basically the Hardy compound.
Yeah, I thought that the show itself was fun. I thought that match, good time. As far as like, it's weird at the end of that show with it already being just like a bunch of like tag team matches already, and then I'm like, it's like, oh, here's another tag match, but with more dudes. But then obviously the end was really cool. I thought before we get to the reveal and then what that means for AEW, I did think it was pretty cool there, the way that they kicked off the show with just Cody in the ring, talking
Of
about
course, it was just Cody.
Yes, of course. And then, the Elite came out, Hangman came out, kind of, lifted his drink to the guys, be like, I'm not going to turn on you in blood and guts. And then, they all fucked off. But it was a pretty good way to start this.
They also made a lot of fun jokes, like when Brandy was announcing, she's not good at it.
It's hilarious because that's where she started.
Yeah, but it said under her thing, swore she would never ring announce again.
Yeah, that was really good.
And then Adam's
ring
name
announcer, Eden
is
Styles.
Adam Page's name was Adam Handwash Page.
Nice.
There's some little quips, little funny quips.
They're a bunch of goofs.
But yeah, that was AEW. I enjoyed it.
Well, the match at the very end, it ended, and then the Inner Circle was just up on that ramp talking for what felt like forever, which was like effectively annoying.
If you listen to Jericho's podcast, they were trying to stretch it out because you kept getting told, keep going, keep going.
That is 100%.
They couldn't get the drone to work.
Yeah,
that's it.
They forgot to charge the batteries. They're just trying to find like C or D batteries for like the controller.
Yeah, or trying to find like one of those universal charging cables, just to like give it enough juice to get to the ring.
USB-C? Why?
Someone run down
iPhones.
your Walgreens. But it was cool, and then Matt Hardy showed up at the back, looking broken as hell.
I like his little red in his hair.
Yeah, it was a nice little change.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
That rocks. Yeah, I mean, I really hope we do get AEW because I want them to succeed, and I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Before we move on, I have some advertisements from this website I'm on, and one of this is
You can get
truly disturbing things. Truly disturbing things Nickelodeon tried to sweep under the rug, and has a picture of Sam from iCarly.
Oh yeah.
This is just
And
Dan
then another
Schneider.
one. Yeah, dude, he probably is a fucked up creep.
A lot of foot
second one
references.
is Tarantino directed all those episodes. Another one is Paul Walker, and it says disturbing details that got exposed in Paul Walker's autopsy.
Oh my god.
Well, dude.
The algorithm knows you, my dude.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let's find some questions.
So far, I've only seen one, but I don't know if anyone else got any.
I'm waiting to see. Blurk said they had to deliver some dogs. So we got one. If you had from a let's see, what is this name? Laskohausen Unretconable Queer. Yes. At Captain Delver. If you had to replace someone in an Attitude Era WrestleMania main event with Bret Hart, which one and who's getting replaced? The Montreal Screwjob with Shawn Michaels. I'll replace Bret Hart. Bret Hart wrestles Bret Hart.
That's not at WrestleMania.
I don't care. I don't know. I don't know these things.
Mine
Fair
would be
enough.
WrestleMania 19.
No, not wrong, but okay.
No.
Wait, what was that? Say it. Say what it is.
Angle and
Yeah. Instead, it would be Bret Hart.
that would be very great. Yeah. So
Because
Bret versus Brock.
Yes, Bret versus Brock, because then at that point, Bret should be retiring. So that could be like, to really put the stamp on Brock, he retires Bret.
Wow. I would have solidified Brock even more.
Oh, good. Mine is WrestleMania 2000 and replace Big Show with Bret.
That's
because
also a
maybe
good
that
one.
match would have been okay. Yeah.
So who would
Or
that
if
match
it
be?
wasn't
It
a
would
main
be-
event, Austin's last match should have been against Brett.
Yeah. Man, you're just fucking up my favorite WrestleMania right now with all your
I'm
picks.
sorry, but you add Bret Hart into
Um,
anything, it just gets better.
WrestleMania 2000, it was a fatal four-way of Big Show, Mankind, or just Mick Foley. It was just Mick Foley at the time. Triple H and who was the fourth person?
Me?
Isai?
It was Big Show, Triple A. Was it Jericho? No, it wasn't Jericho. He was supposed to be in, then he was out. Big Show. No,
Yeah.
it was Rock, Big Show, Triple H,
Rock.
and Mankind.
Yeah, McMahon in every corner. So
Well, okay, but if you
Stupid.
take Big Show out of that match, we might not be getting the Big Show on April 6th on Netflix. You butterfly effect Big Show out of one match, and all of a sudden we don't get the Big Show on Netflix coming April 6th.
Or WrestleMania 18, like do Jericho versus Brett. That'd have been way better than Hunter versus Jericho.
yeah, God, fucking weird baby face Triple H going over.
That would be sick. I'd love to see Brett Jericho. Has it happened? Did it happen multiple times?
By the time it may, I don't think so. I don't know.
There might
Look that
have been like a Nitro match or something like in WCW, but I don't think they ever had a feud.
Yeah, I don't really have one because I'm not an expert on main events. So I will say, one of the CM Punk matches I watched with Isai and replace whoever CM Punk is against with Bret Hart.
I mean,
Bret Hart would have said all of them.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that we never got a Bret
matches
Hart
would've been better
Taker
with me.
WrestleMania match. Bret Hart versus Taker at WrestleMania would have been sick if that had ever happened.
Yeah,
But
Bret Hart
getting
versus
either of
Taker
them
at
to
Heart and
do the
Soul
job.
was sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matt alluded to this, but we need to talk about the Big Show show.
Yes, please.
Big Show's getting a sitcom. And in my head, Kevin James is his little brother. Is that what you said, Matt?
I think Kevin James would make a good little brother to the Big Show. And I was thinking about how they should cast.
And it's still in the King of Queens universe.
Yeah,
I would say
so
not
we-
necessarily little brother, but like bumbling friend.
Yeah, I feel like they just kind of look the same.
You guys ever watched George Lopez show?
Obviously.
No.
It's like
Yes,
his friend
yes.
Ernie, who's just this kind of dumb guy.
I got you. I was trying to think of how, because it seems like in sitcoms you either have the bumbling friend or a bumbling younger brother. So
Either way.
I picture Kevin James to be like if this was Full House, he'd be maybe potentially like the Joey, or I know that they
Cut
weren't.
it out.
Yeah, exactly.
I would fuck with that.
Yeah, I'd watch that. I think they should make it canon
Fucking
for
creep
just the
Joey
show.
was.
Creep, you said?
Yeah, fuck Dave Coulier.
Is Dave Coulier bad? Is Dave Kool-Aid bad?
He
I just wanted to
broke
see shit on
Alanis
him.
Morissette's heart.
So fuck him then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I
Yeah,
love
on
Dave
it.
Coulier. I once put a bunch of photos of him in my brother's Christmas present. Like thousands of them just folded up as like the wrapping inside.
That's beautiful. That's a
Dave
labor of
Coulier
love.
was the one in the
That's
13th year,
dedication.
right?
He was in the 13th year?
Yeah, I
The
just had to
man-
ask. Jenna's over here making some food because I'm sitting in my living room because I don't want to be stuck in a room. And she confirmed Dave Coulier was in fact in the 13th year as a dad.
Wow. I'm excited. I gotta go back and rewatch that.
He's gonna be a merman. God,
Do you think the
dumb.
Big Show?
Yeah.
So the Big Show has it's a show about him and his wife raising two daughters in Florida. But I don't. I don't. Is it going
Starring
to
Florida.
Is it going to be like an Everybody Loves Raymond type sitcom? Is it going to be like a Full House?
It's gonna probably be more like
Those
a
are
Joey,
both the
like
same
after Friends
type
ended.
of shows.
Exactly.
Oh
I
my
want
god.
it to follow that format. I would like to be like maybe a Seventh Heaven with a bit of a religious tone to it.
Ooh, but that's single cam. That's not. We're talking multicam sitcom here, Matt.
And that's reserved for AJ Styles. He already has that show.
This is gonna be like the Seventh Heaven of vaping.
He does love vaping.
Sounds rad as hell.
And Destiny.
Yeah, there is no way Big Show is going to star in a serious like drama. It's gonna be a sitcom. It's gonna be a multi-cam sitcom.
Obviously, you haven't seen the dramatic tour de force that is Knucklehead, but if you had, you would know that the Big Show is actually his acting chops are fucking cooked medium rare, baby.
He's great in Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Also, Oscar nominated as Captain Insano in The Waterboy. Captain Insano shows no mercy.
That's true. Captain Insano does show no mercy.
Yeah, Blurg's too busy to ask us a question. So,
How about
anything else you guys want to talk?
Let's ask Blurg.
What? Let's ask Blurg questions.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, we got a couple questions,
Which-
Blurg.
Yeah, what's top favorite number one favorite dog delivered today? Which one best?
Yeah.
Good question.
What is that dog's attributes? Also, Blurg, I want Blurg's what to watch in lockdown. Well, I want to know what Blurg is watching, what Blurg is keeping themselves entertained with.
I'm gonna guess anime.
I'm gonna guess Blurg's just playing Animal Crossing.
It's a Switch. You can do both. Watch and play.
That's true.
My question is, Blurg, have you tried the little tacos from Jack in the Box?
The ones that have been around for forever?
The little tacos.
No.
Are like,
There's
No.
one. Man,
They're
Blink in the World
They're
Pass.
mini tacos that come in a Chinese food box.
yeah, they look like
that's
pot
exactly
stickers.
it.
Tacos.
Wow.
And my question for Blurg is, which ice cream is best?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your
Ooh.
favorite cream.
Yeah,
Blurg.
green.
Yeah.
Tough.
So
I want to
if
talk
you
about
get
my
your
favorite
microphone this
cream
week,
too, man.
if you get your microphone this week, Blurg, record these questions. Record these answers. If you don't, just send them to us on the internet, and we will read them out loud.
Fuck it, we could add a third to this conversation.
A fifth?
Yeah.
A third remote call.
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah. Oh, I got one more. I got one more question for Blurg.
Yeah.
What? Just what color you end up doing your nail polish, Blurg? Let me know. I never did mine. I might actually do mine right now. I was choosing while we're recording.
Yeah, hit us up with that color palette, Blurg.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Rockstar Pink by Sally Hansen. It's sparkling pink.
Ooh. Anything else? Should we?
I feel like there's been a lot of news, but I can't think of any of it.
It's all kind of the same news. Show canceled. show
Wrestle
delayed.
dead. Wrestling gone.
Maybe we should pick topics, start doing topics again, because we might need some content. So
Yeah.
I have no idea whose turn it was going to be, but we could roll again.
Look,
Okay.
I think I have a diagram here. Hang on.
I don't.
We
Just
can just roll for everyone.
I'm not a nerd.
Oh, that works.
Roll dice. There's fucking called like rolldice.com or something. Or we could just roll for you.
Yeah, let's just roll
for me.
Okay.
So as I previously stated, technologically speaking, I'm hanging on by a thread here.
We're almost done.
Having a
I got
good
19.
Oh, shit. I got a fucking critical fail one.
At least you're being
Roll
honest.
for you, Seth.
Here's what
This
you
is
say.
me.
7.
Roll for
Yeah.
Matt.
Nat, come on.
12.
12.
Well, I guess I'm going to choose something to research this week.
Yeah, just, you know.
I'm going to research Animal Crossing. No, I'll figure it out.
Tom Nook, what would his finishing move be?
Yeah.
Oh, I would
I'll
love
get
to-
something. Okay. Let's wrap it up. Anything you guys want to say before we go?
Hey, everybody, fucking stay safe and stay the fuck inside. There's people like myself and Zach who either have compromised immune systems or have been through some shit. And you going outside and being an asshole and being around people can end up getting us sick. So be smart. Care about each other.
Yeah.
Just be literally, seriously, be conscious of just understanding that whenever you do go out, whenever you do go anywhere, you are just interacting with so many people by just proximity. So just got to be careful, be safe, love yourself, love those around you. And I also will say this, I am really enjoying speaking with all of you today, friends, because it's been nice. It's nice to be connected, even if it is by a thread, digitally.
Yeah, it is good.
Oh, Matt's back in the butthole.
Help me out. How did I get in here?
Nice. There's a lot of buttholes.
Steve's in the butthole. Steve's in the butthole.
Time to be born.
All right. Let's finish it out. Thanks for listening, everybody. Wrestleboys 316 says no human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. So your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker.
Come on.
Just one of those days.
That's from the great prophet Fred Durst.
WrestleMania 19.
Fuck yeah.
Don't hang up.
I'm not hanging up.
I stopped my recording though.
Yeah, I stopped my recording as well. I wonder how it's gonna sound.
I don't know. We'll see. Send it over to our email as soon as you can so we can get it done. Yeah. And I'll think about something to talk about next week.
Yeah, we got the giant list.
We got the giant list. Maybe I'll
check it
maybe
twice.
I'll watch one of those Scooby-Doo shows.
Oh yeah, dude. Now's the time. Now's the time of
like,
Scooby-Doo WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Zach made you guys quiet.
I forgot. Drew runs through the board.
Fucking wow.
Wow.
I fucking had it with y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll research something. I'll try to figure it out today and text you guys about it and let you know.
That's cool. I think if we do it this way again, I have a better way of setting up all this stuff.